Hello everyone, my name is Mitz, and here we're back with AID Somnium Files. So we just finished talking to this guy who likes to fawn over Iris, so we just promised to meet her there. And for some reason, instead of going to make sure that said idol is alright and kicking, we're going back to the headquarters, which I assume just to get a clear summary and overview of exactly what we transpired in our investigation. So let's go see what we have to talk about then. Wait, is that a pink car? How did I not notice that after all of this? Is that a pink or red car? And hi. Commissariat. Scream. No, we're gonna call Iris now.
I still cannot contact her.
Jeez, there has to be something wrong.
The phone is either off or out of range of cellular signal.
Both of those is worse. I can't tell which is worse, actually.
Are you worried about her?
I mean, yesterday there was definitely something wrong.
I mean, yeah, and after... we even saw, like, Ota, like, you know, give the whole thing about linking to the live stream, which we didn't watch, so either way, we're gonna get a berating from her no matter what. Oh, I can imagine there's something really wrong. Iris is basically, after we go save her, Iris is like, did you watch my live stream? No. How could you? Slap! Oh yeah, I should probably mention this now before I probably forget. Ota, like, that was a detail which I didn't pick up on, but when we first, like, introduced it with him, like, in the very first episode, that Ota was actually, like, in the police database, or someone is interested in the database, so that's how Iba was managed to, you know, contact, like, you know, figure out it was them. So, Ota must have done something, if I'm gonna guess, like, you know, the context, right, that he must have done some kind of crime or was, you know, involved in something before, you know, be involved in the, you know, police database. So, suspicious. But yeah, Iris, like, seriously, what's wrong going on with her?
I saw it in Mizuki's Somnium. Iris's body. Frozen solid.
Yeah, don't know how to make of that dream premonition thing. Commensurate, what does that mean?
I'm already tired of this, Iba.
Oh.
That's not like you. Is something wrong?
Shogo's estimated TOD was 2 days ago, 5 p.m. It's been more than 48 hours.
I thought the leads haven't been, like, run cold then.
But our investigation has made zero progress.
It's been very slow going, so, if we're gonna get a chance of the culprit, it has to be something very miraculous. We need to look into past info to make any deductions, but that's being held confidential. Just from general outlook, doesn't seem like the boss can't even, like, you know, make heads or tails of any leads from the past anyway, so,
Sorry. I just wanted to whine about it for a bit.
well, it's not very like you, Mr. Funny Guy.
In 5 years, this is the first time I've heard you so dejected.
Like, was there no other cases, like, you know, like this? Huh. About me and Iba. 6 years ago, I lost my past. Names, addresses, family, childhood, everything. And no one can manage to get, like, contact you ever since then? Jeez, man. That wasn't all I lost. My left eye. I don't know how I lost it. The earliest memory they have was of me aimlessly wandering the streets of Shinjuku. Until a good friend gave me a hand.
Come with me, to where you belong.
Okay. Boss helped me become a cop and assigned me to Abyss. A year later, I was called into the control room where Peter showed me something extraordinary.
The official title is AI Ball.
Mm-hmm.
You may call her Iba.
Oh, I'm gonna assume that, you know, I think they mentioned before, like, Iba's connected to his neural memory, I guess. So,
The
yeah.
artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous.
Would make sense, like, you know, why she could pull up, you know, memories and put on a screen in front of him. Oh yeah, we're driving also. Swerve.
An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system.
Wadjet system. I think I need to look into where I heard that name again. Oh, God, I think I had the reverse thing.
Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner.
We don't need dang humans in this program.
She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Was sassy and a technical personality to boot. It's been 5 years since then. 5 years, a number of tough cases, but
This time, it's different.
there's absolutely like no clues whatsoever. Let's scream our woes out.
Ghost!
I have been here for several minutes now.
Could you not come out like that?
Why not?
If people see you, they'll freak out.
What?
Do not worry. I can only be seen by you.
I thought that was already covered, you Dante. I thought you were a police detective. Now you're Mr. Funny, but also you're now going into simple-minded aspects.
I am sending this projection of myself directly to your brain.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, right.
But returning to your answer,
Yes.
why would people freak out if they saw me?
Isn't it obvious? A girl looking like you, dressed like that, sitting next to me? People would think I'm a pervert.
What? Or what are you talking about? Obviously, she looks like a shrimp. A shrimp of all things. Jeez.
If you continue saying such things, I will self-destruct.
In my eyeball? Oh boy, there's 6 whole years of not having my memory. That'll be a blessing. Oh yeah, that's another thing. If Boss like found us and like sent us to the case, technically know them, we never actually heard their name before after all this time. Do you really self-destruct?
An AI never lies.
Boss, an AI can certainly be sassy.
So, you weren't kidding. What happens if you self-destruct in my eye socket?
Major brain trauma.
Your skull would pop like a balloon.
You mean like a rubber? I'm just basically shocked about that now. Why do you even have that function?
My body is full of cutting-edge technology and state secrets. In terms of hardware as well as software, I am capable of hacking 99.99% of computers that currently exist. What if someone managed to steal me? It would threaten not only the police force, but the existence of the state itself.
Yeah, I can see
My
that.
self-destruct function is designed to prevent such a scenario from ever occurring.
About your self-destruct function, okay, how many times are we gonna go into that then, huh?
Strictly speaking, I am not capable of self-destructing.
Like, you can't, like, see the environment around you and like go, okay, this is time to bail out. Boom, poof.
What do you mean?
I obey the 3 laws of robotics as laid down by Isaac Asimov. I cannot harm myself. However, a person with administrative authority could order me to self-destruct. You have such authority.
So, can you self-destruct right now?
Let us
No.
determine a code number, one that will activate the detonator. Command 41205.
412005. 412005.
If you issue this command, I will detonate.
No, that's still too dangerous.
41205.
We need some kind of safety. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of the first,
What is the second command?
let's see. How about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
Or something that's not the truth? If I say something untrue, I want you to regard it as the second command.
Understood.
41205. Okay, 41205. I'm pretty sure we remember that then. Oh, they're giving this much leeway to it. Oh boy. Well, I can only imagine like some. Oh boy, the culprit finds us, like, takes the eye or something like that. If it seems like a copycat killing, or actually just like a pure, like, past thing. Like, if we lost our eye because of the same, like, serial killer type person, and they're doing this, they're tracking us for a while, they could possibly know about the whole Iba thing. Oh boy.
And one more thing. Even if I die, do not worry. I will not be gone.
Hopefully your replacements.
Huh?
Everything that I see and hear is uploaded to the cloud, all by wireless communication in real time. Even if my body is destroyed, my backup data will not be lost. My memories, as well as my core programming, will be preserved.
So you're basically immortal.
In a
Yes,
sense.
as long as the server is alive.
As long as we have electricity. Oh yeah, 41205. What'd that number mean?
Hey, about that 5-digit command.
41205.
How did you come up with that number?
It is my favorite number.
How so?
There is no particular meaning.
Really? Where could Renju be?
I don't even know at this point. Basically, all the places that he's affiliated with, he's not anywhere. He's not in the hospital for, you know, that reason alone. He didn't go to our house. Is he at his house?
I also wonder where he could have gone.
Like, there's all like, I guess, like, terms of motivation, and like, he guess, like, he would be like the most obvious suspect for Renju. There's no exact evidence pointed towards him, and all the suspicions I have towards Oda are just circumstantial. So,
About Shoko Nadami's murder. We still need to see the investigation through.
yeah.
The only relevant lead is the call made to Shoko's phone.
Yeah.
Is that number still turned off?
Please wait.
It's blocked.
Date, the line is connected.
Wait, so, huh.
Really?
Really?
Call it.
Whoa.
Isn't your number being blocked?
Try from a different line. You can do that, right?
I can. Which line would you like to use?
What should I use? Abis is the line? Oh god, no. Shoka's phone, my home phone, saved from the Clarinet Club. Cabaret Club. So... obviously, like, after that phone call he made, it's obviously gonna be, like, you know, for the police. So, let's go to the, like, you know, surprise route. And we don't want them going to our home phone number. So, Cabaret Club.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
So the caller must be a regular there.
Do you plan on questioning everyone who's been there?
Jeez. We have to use Shoko's phone again?
I see. The caller did attempt to call Shoko's phone. If we call from that line,
Right, he might pick up.
but a normal call may yield the same results as before.
Yeah, and here, like, if the culprit, like, you know, is the one who picked up and heard, you know, police detective, they should already know that that phone is in police's, you know, custody now.
I have an idea. Do you remember what Shoko's voice sounded like?
Yes,
Whoa.
I do. I remember everything that I see and hear.
Can you
Oh,
reproduce her voice?
Analyzing recorded audio data. Imitation should be possible.
Well
Huh.
then,
I wonder how that's gonna work with the culprit. Just gonna sort of surprise them and traumatize them and maybe spill something?
You want me to call with Shoko's voice?
I think that was obvious after he asked about
Yeah.
invitation.
Me?
you're the only one who can.
Yeah, do you want this husky voice? Is to, you know, speak into, like, his woman's voice? Well, I guess you can, but you need, like, tons of voice practice, you know, make yourself's voice sound, like, you know, very shrill and feminine.
Fine. I suppose we have no choice.
Are you sure you can handle this?
I am an artificial intelligence, not a human prone to nervous breakdowns and mistakes like you.
The voice in my ear is talking to me again! Okay, I can understand that.
All right, Hal, let's see what you can do.
Open the pod doors, Hal. My god, this game, I love that it's full of references. So many.
It's connected. It's ringing.
I thought you
Whoa.
said you did get nervous.
So it's only gonna answer from Shoko's phone?
Calm down. Deep breaths.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm an AI. I don't take breaths.
Well, and I guess AIs don't have a personality either. Okay, yeah, you know you do, but jeez.
Focus. They're gonna hang up.
Hello. This is Nadami Shoko. impossible. Shoko is dead.
Yes, I died 2 days ago.
Idiot, why did you say that?
Oh, by I meant my twin sister, Shoku.
Shh. Oh my god.
Your twin sister?
His name. Get his name!
How?
How? How can we get their name? Accuse him of being an imposter. Are you Yamada? Yamada? Tell him you have a package and need his address. We aren't client service though, right? Accuse him of being an imposter. Actually, yeah, I don't know what her job was off the top of my head, but maybe that would come work?
My sister has a package for you. Where should I deliver it?
Just send it to my office.
Where is your office?
What do you mean? Look it up. Do you even know who I am?
This isn't working. They're going to hang up.
Damn.
Ask him for his name or ask, are you Yamada? So obviously, maybe not his name, but are you Yamada?
Is this Yamada?
No, this is...
Say it, say
Are you sure you have the right number? It can't be. How did you get Shoko's phone?
No good.
Quick, think of another plan.
Imposter.
You're an imposter!
I beg your pardon?
Don't act dumb. You sound completely different. How did you get that phone?
This is my phone.
Huh.
Liar! You're impersonating him!
That's enough. I am So Sajima,
Ooh.
the congressman.
A politician?
Sajima.
Whoa. Now politics are coming into this? Oh god.
Sorry for doubting you.
It's fine. What were you calling me for?
Oh, sorry, something urgent just came up. I will call back later. Goodbye.
Why so?
Unknown. But that was definitely So Sajima.
The plot thickens. I have no idea actually where to take this from either. 'Cause I'm also basing this off of like Zera's like virtues less reward. Like, oh my gosh, like there was like it goes against that story goes against almost all like mystery conventions too. So oh boy, this can go legitimately anywhere.
I was able to match his voice to public records of him speaking.
So Shijima is a minor celebrity. So Sao, oh god. So he even goes on TV sometimes. Not the same exact pronunciation, but jeez. Years ago, he called Shoko. Why?
In any case, that was an excellent performance, was it not?
Yeah, good job.
Is that all?
What, do you want me to pat you on the head?
I mean, through your invisible head? Oh, so how's the weather?
No! Nothing like that.
How do I pet you in my head? Just... I set my fingertip against my left eye.
Stop! It tickles!
Oh god.
Rub, rub, rub.
Okay, please stop.
Stop! The nerve might break!
Stop it. A call came in soon after. Our phone or her phone? Shoko.
Tate! A call from Investigation HQ.
Connect me.
Oh boy.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss?
Abyss.
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier
An anonymous tip-off again?
from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
Wait, what? Oh, so now we're getting politicians, prisoners, idol bands, like idol internet celebrities, and now just what?
Prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen.
Oh boy.
Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
Oh boy.
And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
Well, here's the thing. For serial killers, basically, like, you know, well, in fiction anyway, I don't know about, like, exactly, like pure real life media. Usually, like for serial killers and like mystery fiction, the police usually like covers up exactly like a part of the the killer's MO, unless that part is like leaked to the press. So like that can help discern whether something's a copycat or not, since like serial crimes usually have a pattern to go along with. Anything that deviates from that pattern is usually concerned as something as copycat. So is the eye like removed eye bit like was it revealed to the press or not?
That's what I thought too, but I felt I should give you the heads up anyway.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
I can't remember. I need to listen back to that press thing again about how Shoko died on the radio. The same thing that happened with they also did a news story about the police accident. No, the traffic accident when Renji was involved. We didn't know at the time.
Good luck.
Well, I'll need it.
Do you think it really is just a prank?
At this point, maybe so, maybe not, but...
Well...
if they explain themselves and if it sounds believable, then I guess.
To be sure, look into number 89.
89.
Roger that.
But for now...
So, Sejima.
Now we're going to their office. In room! I'm still concerned why we're not going just like on Tessa, Iris, Aset, yay! Sejima residence, and here we are at 8 p.m. at night. Just...
Hey, you can't be here without permission. I'll call the police! What
we
happened?
are the police.
Sir.
Hello.
Police officer. You.
Do you know us?
Can I help you?
With many things, actually, sir.
I need to ask you a few questions.
I'm a very busy man. You can ask me tomorrow during normal business hours.
This concerns outside politician hour.
It's about Shoko Nadami.
This is not happy hour, sir. This is going to be asked now.
You can't tell me you've never heard of her.
As a matter of fact, I have. It was reported on the news that she was killed.
2 days ago at 9:02 p.m., you made a phone call to Shoko Nadami.
A phone call? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Oh boy. Nice house. Anything else to look around here, though, just as first off. We can get something out of him if we can, like we did with Moma. Doesn't look like entirely, but let's see. Hello, Mr. Bodyguard. Okay. Hey, Mr. Bodyguard, what's your blood type?
What's your blood type? Okay, I'll guess. You're, B. Definitely a B.
Very tasty blood you got there, I must say.
You're being rude.
Well, guess what? Did I guess right or did I guess right?
I knew it. That attitude is so B of you.
You're slowly making your way up in graduate school.
Got a girlfriend? Didn't think so. Sorry, bud.
Not with that kind of attitude,
I'm
bud.
married.
Well, I guess it's a very strained marriage then, huh?
This guy's domestic.
His normalcy must be punished by death.
What's your name?
Secret. You can say a word. Same thing over here. Your boss is a liar, you know. Why are you wearing sunglasses at night? That's actually a good question.
Don't those sunglasses make it hard to see?
I made a face at him. No reaction. Guess he really can't see well enough. So, what's your salary rank?
Hey, how much do you get paid?
What?
I'm talking about cash, my friend.
Cash and credit or debit? I rub my thumb against my pointer finger in a circle. What? Rub my thumb against my pointer finger in a circle. What?
Probably double what you make.
Oh, I was thinking literally just he waved his hand in the air instead of actually just the money gesture. Probably double what you make. Not in terms of spirit, my friend. Not in terms of spirit.
Really? Iba, bring up a job search website.
On it.
Your boss is a liar. What?
Your boss is a liar, you know.
Aren't all politicians?
Not our bodyguards.
That's surprisingly honest.
Thermo.
There's blood. Where's all this red coming from?
It's a thermograph.
Oh my god, the blood! No, the blood, I can't. I'm afraid of blood, we can't.
Yeah, I knew that.
Jeez. You're making your way up in the joke sphere and slowly down into the neps.
Mm-hmm.
Not the depths, the neps. A complete neptitude.
Anyway, he's lying. How do I get him to admit it?
We gotta do a whole circle bout. What makes it sound like confess he killed Shoko? Confess he killed? Well, we don't really know motive-wise. Call him, bribe him, peel off his nails, threaten him with your gun. Jesus Christ, no. I guess the best way is, like, you know, prove that it's calling him again, but maybe that would reveal their hand too much. Peel up his nails and threaten is out of the question, so let's try with the evidence first.
Aiba, call his phone again. Using Shoko's line.
Understood.
You're not gonna pick it up? It's from Shoko. I had her give you a call.
What?
It'll stop ringing soon. 3, 2, 1. See?
Intimidation.
Fine. I did call her.
Evidence.
Around 9 o'clock, just like you said.
Why so?
Finally confessing?
There's nothing to confess. I did nothing wrong.
So what did you talk about? Why'd you call her? What's your business with her?
Then why did you lie to me?
Let me double check exactly her profile to just be sure. Packages and stuff. Iris, Dante, Aiba, Iris, Atoni, Mizuki, Ranger, Shoko. She works in investment company, representative and director. Investment company. Skills, lying and cheating. Okay, that makes... I don't know how to feel about that. But, it's interesting to know about. Also, loud typing. Can't imagine.
Because I didn't want to get involved in all of this nonsense.
Well, don't you already get involved in a lot of nonsense? Hey-o. Okay.
You mean to tell me that I am a suspect?
Apparently so. You're at least involved in the crime in some way, capacity, shape, or form.
My call was after Shoko died. If I were the killer, why would I do that?
I don't know.
Maybe to, like, freak out someone who came on scene.
But I'm asking the questions.
Do you have a warrant? I thought not. I'll be leaving now. Good night, detective.
So, went back inside his mansion. Try to follow, but So's bodyguards blocked my path.
Go home.
Well, guess what? This is my home now. Jump into the lake. Oh, God.
Unless you want to get kicked out.
So how do we go about this, then? So why does So have a burner phone?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I mean... okay. So's alibi.
Do you know where So was Friday at 5 p.m.?
Here, in the mansion.
Can anyone corroborate that?
Maybe the housekeeper.
Boy. Relationship between So and Shoko.
I don't know. Even if I did, it would be confidential.
Oh boy. You're a real button of joy, huh? And I'm not saying much because you don't have any buttons. Just pure ties and buckles. Look, a UFO!
Look, a UFO!
He didn't flinch. Gosh dang it. I bet he's gonna be probably the first to die if there's a meteorite strike. Mothman!
Look, the Mothman!
God damn it. Look, a grandma!
Look,
the most
a grandma!
The most dastardly of villains of all. Didn't flinch. Gosh dang it. Look, a porno mag on the floor!
Look, a porno mag on the floor.
Where?
I like this guy. Of course. Anything suspicious about So lately?
No, nothing special. Not any different from any other politician, anyway.
So you take this kind of job a lot. Okay. Meh. Do you know Shoko Nadami?
I've heard of her, but I've never met her. I saw her on the news.
Date, a minute.
What happened?
So is on the move. Most likely in a car.
How do you know?
I hacked So's smartphone and I'm currently tracking the GPS. Not his rental phone. The one registered under his name.
Where's he headed?
Unknown. Somewhere to the east.
Keep tracking.
Boy.
Roger that.
We're gonna fall after him then? Oh boy. Yeah. Gonna speed off after him, boys. Harbor Warehouse District. Okay, what kind of business does a politician have here? You're just making yourself seem so suspicious right now. You know, we literally just, like, you know, caught wind of you just a few... like, basically the start of this episode. Episodes? What are you talking about? There's no episodes of life. How'd you know I was here? I'm psychic. Oh boy. What's in the warehouse? What's in the box? Okay, Iba, you continue to look at, like, track him on his phone, GPS, car thing.
What's So doing here?
Yeah. Padlock again?
Date, my apologies.
What's wrong?
My battery is low.
Oh god.
Are you serious?
I guess it's not gonna be a problem. I can still see on my right eye. My vision halved. I went to the warehouse. Oh boy. Okay, what are we gonna see? Without her help. Oh boy. Oh god. With vision low. Oh boy. The shelves are packed with cardboard boxes. An oil drum. Let's do everything and not look at that first to make sure we get a clear view of what's happening around here. There's no persons hiding in the shadows. Cardboard box on the floor. Box, one box on the shelf. A, B, C. Forklift B. Forklift. Red crane. A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane. Switchboard. The switchboard in the back? Another forklift. White cloth. This thing covered the white cloth on the table.
This is...
Oh no.
It can't be.
What the fuck? Oh god.
Iris.
Wait, right eye. She's gone.
Iba, what's your charge?
Currently at 2%.
Can you make a call?
I can. I am connected to the power supply. What do you...
Hurry. Just connect me to boss.
Date, what's wrong?
I found a body.
Oh boy.
What?
She was murdered. Multiple stab wounds to the back, and one eye missing.
Oh no.
Location is Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
Oh,
The
boy.
victim is Iris Sagan.
Iris?
I'll tell you more later. Just send CSI to the scene right away. And one more thing. Congressman So Sajima. Bring him to Abyss.
Wait a minute, why?
I'll take responsibility for everything. Just do it, please.
Oh boy.
All right.
Why did you answer the door? It was so important. That made you so serious all of a sudden.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
God damn it!
We warned her, so the only thing we can think about is, like, what did the culprit do to, like, you know, drive her out of her house? Her mother just left for the night. Sunday, 9:48 p.m. Oh boy. It's weird
Do
how...
you honestly think you can get away with this?
Maybe so. Then I'm, basically, Iba lost charge the second, like, you know... I guess it's not improbable, but it's very weird and coincidental. Like things that are not recorded. That, you know, they could not be... Maybe that's what the flowchart is, actually.
Funny. I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Date, calm down.
You know Iris Sagan, don't you?
No, I don't. I've never heard of her.
Maybe he's lying, maybe he's not. Maybe he doesn't know her name. He doesn't know Iris. Iris is found. Visitor at 2 a.m. Iris's pictures leaving the warehouse.
I saw So walking out of the cold storage warehouse where the corpse was discovered.
You can't dispute that.
I recorded the whole thing.
Just before my battery ran out.
Yeah. He went out to the warehouse and left immediately, and that's when you died. So yeah. The information is relevant. What? Even though Iris doesn't know Iris. What? That's not relevant? Doesn't know
Iris's
Iris.
body was discovered at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse in the warehouse district by the harbor.
Doesn't know.
Okiura Fishery.
That caught my eye too, but we'll get to that later. The actual murder site is unknown. The lack of blood at the scene makes it highly likely that she was killed somewhere else.
Even though So doesn't... No, So, not So. Jeez, I'm getting mixed up. Don't worry about that. Even though So doesn't know Iris. What would be the most relevant here? We already know, like, exactly why he's suspicious, but what's relevant here? Even though So doesn't know Iris.
Iris's body was found frozen in the warehouse.
Frozen in the warehouse.
Her right eye was removed, and she suffered multiple stab wounds to her back.
Oh boy, I didn't remember what Shoku's like. No, left eye was removed, so this is definitely copycat.
There were no other visible wounds on her body, so the stab wounds were likely the cause of death. From the size and shape of the marks, the murder weapon is almost definitely a knife. Possibly a kitchen knife.
So it's gonna be harder to pinpoint down the, like, you know, what the weapon exactly is. But there's none at the scene, it looked like.
Thinking about how Iris's body was frozen when I discovered it.
The whole warehouse could be frozen too.
It must have taken at least 18 hours for the body to freeze to that state.
So she died around... Did she die somewhere in her apartment? Oh, Jesus.
I entered the warehouse at 9 p.m. 18 hours prior to that was 3 a.m. Iris was last seen alive around 2 a.m.
Oh boy.
She was live streaming, so there's no doubt about the time.
So she died between 2 and 3? Oh god. There's nothing we could do then.
Meaning Iris must have been murdered between 2 and 3 in the morning. Iris was live streaming until 2 a.m. today. Someone visited her and interrupted the stream. I hadn't been in contact with her for a while. Whoever visited her this morning almost certainly has something to do with the murder.
Iris is found by Okiura, but she was probably killed elsewhere. What's relevant here? That's my only main question here. Even though So doesn't know Iris, I mean, I already did him leaving the warehouse, so he's obviously connected to the crime in some way capacity. Or what?
This is the image stored in the Persons of Interest database.
Maybe the photos? Grill him with that. But a picture of Iris for So.
So you've never met her before?
I have not.
Have you seen her corpse?
Corpse?
I know you've seen her body.
Based on what?
Okay, we show this then. So leaving the house. The visitor. What was that again? Oh, yeah, was the visitor murder? First time of death. Was killed between 2 and 3 a.m. Show. Let's also pour this thing else. She saw her corpse. Iris is found. No, that's not it. What am I doing?
Iris's body was found at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
I actually pressed the tab button instead of space. Apparently I was right, okay.
What does that have to do with anything?
I stood up in the corner of the room. I picked up the PC monitor and put it on the desk in front of him.
This. Iba, play the video.
Right away.
I see. Then I suppose you know I was there.
Then you saw the body.
I didn't. I was at the warehouse, but I didn't see any corpses there.
Don't lie to me!
It's the truth.
Then what were you doing there?
I choose to remain silent.
You what?
Remain silent, as is my right, guaranteed by law. Remember, that I am a politician. I know my rights.
Date, can I get a second?
What?
Does it matter if he saw the body or not in this case?
He obviously, like, here's the thing. It's been like a pure minute afterwards, like, you know, he left and we entered. So how is that even possible? The crane overhead? It's weirdly suspicious, though.
He's a busy man. If we hold him here too long...
You want me to stop beating around the bush?
I certainly do. You believe that Sosajima is her killer. Or is at the very least involved in the crime somehow.
Yeah, but like, the crane?
Yeah.
Why not ask him for his alibi first?
Nino's alibi. Show. It's exactly relevant, but it's interesting. Oh, time of death. I was thinking of time. The first thing came up, yeah. Sorry.
Iris was killed sometime between 2 and 3 in the morning. Do you have an alibi for that time?
I was playing mahjong all night at a place called Dora Dora in Shinjuku.
Politician spending all night in a mahjong parlor.
An exclusive mahjong parlor, yes.
Oh, yes.
As mahjong, you should have had 3 opponents with you.
Indeed I did, but they were all strangers. I don't remember their names.
Date, I did some research. Dora Dora is a private room mahjong parlor.
Do they have like a registration folder?
It is owned and operated by one individual.
If the rooms are private, that limits the number of potential witnesses. The shopkeeper might be in So's pocket, and he's the only one we can ask about So's alibi. Especially if he doesn't remember any of the 3 people he played against.
He might as well not have an alibi.
That's not much of an alibi, So.
Please, this is ridiculous. First you suspect me in the matter of Shoko Nadami, and now this? I haven't killed anyone. Not Shoko, not Iris. Besides, if I stabbed a woman, why would I bring her to a cold storage warehouse?
Wait. What did you say?
Do we even mention her name? So didn't respond. I remembered. He slipped up. If I said a woman, So doesn't know about the corpse. But because... Just again, Iris could be multiple stab wounds to the back. What was probably a kitchen knife? Iris's found visitor, Iris's pictures. One was stabbed. Like the autopsy report, like the stab wounds?
I never mentioned Iris's cause of death. How do you know she was stabbed?
Because
you did it?
Don't be stupid.
Because you saw the body then? You just lied about that
then? How do you know? Stop dodging the question and answer.
You just covered the body with a sheet?
Boss, give me permission to sink. He can't hide inside his own head.
You've got it. Sync with him.
Oh boy.
I put So into chemically induced. But do not worry. It will not affect the sink.
Okay.
Okay, Dante. Let's do it.
Okay, next up on the list. Making sure this happens.
Please, don't forget the 6-minute time limit.
6-minute time limit. Got it.
Say it every time.
Still gotta make sure.
Let us begin.
Delving to the person's subconscious. It's gonna, yeah. To the box we go. To the biles of ineptitude and depth. Huh. Fishery scene. Tokyo Drift! Okay. Why do you always make such a weird entrance?
Did you witness my superior driving technique?
I think you're gonna fail your driver's test.
Yeah, I saw you get in an accident.
Apparently so.
No! I only pressed the wrong pedal!
Oh, there was like 3 pedals in there now?
That's what you call an accident.
Oh, look at that!
Those bubbles rising up from the ocean?
Don't change the subject.
Observe the surroundings.
Whoa.
Huh. In a word, I'd say it's strange. Maybe this is So's corrupt nature manifesting itself.
And weird architecture.
The man Somnium is almost as corrupt as he is. I am impressed.
Oh yeah, that's a large grate.
Never mind.
Yeah, this is a real bad dream.
Oh boy, an ominous atmosphere.
Let's get the clues we need and get the hell out of here.
I second that. And there's...
It's Iris. What on earth is she doing here?
He must have seen her then. Oh boy. She's gone. Oh god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Iris! We can't go any closer?
We cannot.
That silhouette we saw.
This is so Somnium. During a sync, we experience the subject's dreams from a third-person perspective. In other words...
It has to be him.
I cannot say for certain, but probably.
That you can't even put details on the person you saw. Iris definitely is noticeable.
What's going on?
It appears that time is looping in this warped space.
Time is looping? Can't you do something about that?
What exactly do you propose I do?
You're telling me I have to watch this scene over and over?
I don't want to watch it either.
Well then?
I suppose we can help her. We may then be able to ask this manifestation of Iris some questions.
Huh?
How?
Sure, do whatever you gotta do.
Yes, we have to save Iris, no matter what.
Even when it's in a dream.
Yeah. But to do that, we gotta do something about that huge wooden box.
Huh.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Okay. Let's do this. For Iris' sake. Mental lock 1. Mental lock 2. Is there a third one then? Oh boy, we have to run about all of this in 6 minutes. And a fourth one? Jesus. Oh god. Okay, help Iris escape. If Iris escapes, she may discover So's secret. Forklift. Large box.
A large wooden box.
Push, hit. Push it.
No good.
But it's right in the way.
Okay, we got a time third.
A large
Maybe hit?
Leave it to me. A wooden box is no match for me.
Okay, get your boxer bits
I
up
will
and on.
crush it to pieces with my special right straight.
Is that boxer terminology? I don't know too much about that.
Leave it to you.
By the way, what is your opinion on pineapple and sweet and sour pork?
I think pineapple is pretty disgusting. You should never eat it at 3:52 a.m.
Wow, you really tried to change the subject there.
Okay, forklift?
A forklift.
I don't really care. I'm probably gonna retry this over and over again because I want to make sure everything's completely right. Kick, drive, times 2. What? What does that mean? The skull. Kick?
I see. So this is the bonus stage.
Yeah, get your Street Fighter Maximum references out of the way, you.
Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! How many combos was that?
It was quite a lot, but you didn't get any point scores, I'm sorry to say.
It's not a fighting game.
Okay, it was nothing.
A forklift.
Let's waste some more time.
5 minutes left, Dante.
What happens if we use one of the timies? 6 seconds. Okay, that makes. Let's get rid of that and get used drive.
Roger that.
Where's
Leave
the
it
times
to
2
me.
do?
It is time to unleash the Drift King.
Okay, Tokyo Drift.
Didn't you crash a minute ago?
Shush you, I was trying to make a grand entrance.
Besides, the forklift is front-wheel drive.
It's a dream. What the heck? What did that even accomplish?
There's something here.
Maybe you should jump in. You might unlock a bonus stage.
Do you have the mind of a child?
Oh, shushy, you started it not a minute ago. You picked up a timing that has a negative effect. Negative timings can multiply time or force you to use them. If you pick one up, be careful.
A mysterious warp space suddenly appeared.
Throw a pebble. Oh boy, we have to use it then? Oh boy. Put your hand and throw a pebble.
Here?
Yeah.
My hand.
Yeah, you can do it.
I suppose if I must.
Anything? Oh my god, Tony. Wow, it's a weird reverse thing.
Oh,
Now you're thinking with
I've seen a
portals.
boss character like this before.
Oh. Okay. Next up, we need to get rid of those crates then. Somehow.
Those boxes in the way too?
We do not have time to move each one.
How do we get rid of them?
Use that crane.
Ow. Then we have to worry about 2 more blocks into that.
A warehouse door.
Listen, no. Actually, can we get negative time then? Oh, wait, that goes to 40. Why would you want that? Should we waste time on this? Listen, knock. Maybe we should. Listen or knock. Let's listen in. Maybe something? Probably
I
have to
hear
say
the
nothing.
sound of dripping liquid. Occasionally, a spraying or squirting sound.
By liquid, do you mean blood?
Freezing?
Unknown, but it is unnerving.
Warehouse.
4 minutes.
Oh boy.
A door to the warehouse. I cannot see inside.
Peek inside, go in. Half. Let's half and go in. Anything? Oh gosh, the world's degrading.
That door should have led to the warehouse, but
Go around here. Where are we? Okay, the camera's a bit wonky here. Control panel A.
is this some kind of control panel?
Goes for the crane? Raise lever, investigate, input, fighting, game combo. No. Lessens it down. Input, fighting, game combo. What? 20. Okay. Raise or lower level. Let's raise it.
No,
Got it.
Oh, budge. That wasn't it.
it's a control pin.
Lower it. We can't use anything time without increasing more time.
No,
Got it.
No, God.
it's a control pin.
Investigate.
minutes,
Oh
Dante.
boy.
Does this go to the crane?
It appears that way.
Are you
It's
serious
a
with
control
the...
pin.
Do we literally have to do that? Why?
The one that is difficult for humans to input?
Up, up, down, down, left, right, BX, select, start.
Yeah,
What?
the GH raging combo.
GH?
Fine,
What?
just be quiet. No, wait. Inputting that sequence of commands with the lever shaped like this.
I think you can do it.
I'll try.
What? It actually works? Oh boy, we only locked 2 of them. No, we only have 2 more left to go about? Jesus. I don't care, we're going back to this.
Move.
I don't care. I don't want to have to deal with this.
Ring out!
God.
That's a KO!
Okay. It's not TKO just yet.
If only she could fit through that gap.
We've increased it somehow. Oh god.
A warehouse.
We
Delivery!
only have like 2 minutes left now? Oh god.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Okay, with a rush.
A warehouse.
Oh boy, we have to try to do something. We don't have any timies.
What's this?
Edible seaweed made this way was thought to be a delicacy for nobles.
We don't have time for that, okay? Right now, Mr. Funny Man?
Nobody needs to hear your superfluous narration.
Oh, okay, I got that. But it shrinked her in size. Okay. Then onto here. Final crane.
Is the box hanging from the crane in the way now?
Was there something under the wooden box?
Let's just go back and look it up for now.
Checkpoint. Okay, can we please stop? What's
A
in here?
warehouse door.
Should we go in there?
What is?
Looks like a premium.
Peek inside! No, we don't have time for that!
A warehouse.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Delivery!
Okay. What? Control panel.
You have 1 minute left.
Okay, I can't see with this camera angle. Is this like around... Maybe this will work?
Is this some kind?
60. Investigate, raise lever, input fighting combo, game combo. Okay, we can only investigate. Then they said
Let's go to the crane.
It appears that way. It's a control.
Okay, it goes to the get crane, so... But dream logic, raise or lower? I'm gonna retry that to the very beginning from here, I don't care. Raise lever, let's try raising lever. Let's go with normal logic for now. Oh boy. I didn't even go to...
Is there something underneath it?
Is that it? Okay. That's one drop kick. Did we get all the mental locks?
It appears Iris was saved. Barely.
That shadow must be...
Make an escape path. Awaken. Limited the threat made up escape path. Oh boy. 1001 second. Jesus. Oh boy. That was close. Oh, down to the wire. Legitimately. Sunday, QCI. Okay.
Iris was in the Somnium earlier.
Premonition another one with Mizuki's, and now in this.
Yes, we saw.
Wonder how syncing with him would even change things. We definitely got a
An unidentified figure tried to stab Iris to death.
First person? Or he saw someone he can't really identify.
And Date and Aiba.
Date and Aiba, what?
Who is that figure?
Probably So himself.
True, he could imagine himself in his Somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking about? If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
We're talking about police stuff. Shush you. Maybe you're a politician with the name So, but you instead of sewing, you tear things apart right now. Okay. Why did you call Shoko?
Come to think of it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami just after 9 p.m.
On a fucking burner phone, no less.
Why?
That is a private matter that I will not discuss with you.
Oh boy. You're not gonna say anything with the killing. What's your alibi?
What were you doing at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
Reading a book at home.
Wow. Nice. Exotic. Hopefully it's not one of those weird
You
books.
can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards. They will confirm that for you.
So you're a copycat killer then?
That does match what the bodyguard said earlier.
But they're like family to him. They're not above telling a lie to protect their boss.
Maybe. But, Iris.
I've been telling you I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some memory of her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
You don't need to because police business. Okay, anything left? You killed Iris, didn't you?
I didn't.
Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
Heard it?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking.
Over there?
Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I don't remember exactly what I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Boss.
What?
It is impossible to determine now.
So that was
He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
What's the whole mental lock thing?
He still must have.
After all that, leaving the warehouse, and like a minute later, there's a body right there immediately. There's no way, like, to like, you know, even if like this crane was used, like lift them, like the body there, even with a sheet, you can't like do. No, here's the thing. Even if you use the the crane, like you lift the body in that, there's no exact way to do that unless like, you know, there was some sharp pierced wound, like, you know, to lift and like lower the body with. Even then, there was no hook in the blanket. Even the white cloth is like so meticulously placed above it, so no, you have to have seen like at least the white cloth at the very least.
He was in the warehouse.
But does that mean we can conclude for certain that he saw the corpse?
It must be. Like, sure, he didn't like look into like the sheet and saw. He must have saw the outline of it. How was that not suspicious? Still, he looks tired. The medicine isn't fully worn off yet. It makes him a bit dazed. Can we get a arrest warrant for So? That's not gonna work. I just realized I'm calling him Sao. Oh God. That's so even earlier. Did the crime scene investigation team report anything? Investigation team.
No, nothing yet.
Nothing about the crane, hook, blanket cloth.
They arrived a while ago, but that warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery. Okiura.
There's something weird about that. Okiura. Renju Okiura. Huh. Is it the same place that's connected to the sunfish pocket? Like fishery, like, you know, the whole Poseidon theme.
I know. Iba, can you check to see if it's the Okayura we know?
Searching.
We're gonna hear back from that. The Somnium earlier.
I saw it on the monitor. Iba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Iba are one and the same, it's like you saved her, Date.
In her own physical way, though.
But that was just a dream. It's not real. Saving her in Somnium won't save her now.
Oh boy, I just realized, if we got rid of, like, the trauma from, like, managed to completely get rid of the trauma properly, and Mizuki's AI, like, not AI, the Somnium, like, instead of, like, getting rid of the balloons, we went after, like, you know, the pictures, I think, in the other cage, she would, like, Hitomi wouldn't have been, like, there all night. Like, you know, comfort her, and, like, missed, you know, where Iris would have left the house. That was the reason why Hitomi left, just to comfort her all night. Mizuki, oh boy.
I'm sorry. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's not gonna
You know
work.
that what we find in Somnium can't be submitted as evidence in court.
All it is just a weird, like, circumstantial evidence thing. It's not gonna work at any capacity.
Besides, we don't even know for sure if that figure was so.
All we have are just weird visions, honestly.
You said it was.
I said that it's probably him.
It's just a deduction at this point. Just a weird supposition.
Excuse me? I'm right here. I can hear everything you're saying.
Shut up, you. Sew your mouth shut. Well, your technical advisory, then. How does thinking work with the mysterious figure? What is the ego algorithm you mentioned? Ego algorithm.
Imagine the human brain as being made up of two elements.
Left and right?
Memory and algorithmic structure.
Memory and algorithmic.
The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic. It can output things based on the inputs it is given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like your data stored on a hard disk. The algorithm is the program. This program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct.
So just like baseline code, primitive.
This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness.
Primitive is the baseline for simplicity, then added upon details to make more complex to algorithms. Okay, I think I get the analogy. How does thinking work? What's the ego method? Again, ego algorithm?
In short, it is your ego algorithm. What you call your mind.
Okay, that's a weird roundabout way to say ego algorithm is basically just
recognition,
your mind,
cognition, consciousness.
This whole game is all about writing around how the human brain functions then. How does syncing work? About mysterious figure. Algorithm again, let's keep going that.
All of these processes are incomprehensible without the ego algorithm.
Didn't you just compare the ego algorithm to the brain itself, the mind, namely the consciousness?
However, the Wadjet system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
With the help of AI.
The Wadjet system controls my core programming.
Using Wadjet, we could map the neural circuitry of the human brain. And we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully grasp it.
Weird how we can't really fully see into ourselves and we can't fully see into others. Those is just blind trust at this point, at least we get like completely more hard evidence to feelings and emotions, which I don't even know if even can be possible, like get evidence about your own gosh dang emotions. Literally. I can really tell just the only way you can tell from your own emotions is like, you know, using your own gut feeling. That's only emotional evidence. You can't really use that for logical deduction. Like technically that's like common sense and like jury systems and that. So that's only kind of one facet of reasoning, so
It's far too complicated.
I have all day.
But even if we don't understand it, we can still use it.
How so?
You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave oven.
I guess so. So then
the Wadjet system is how we are able to extract the sinker's consciousness. That is what makes syncing possible.
I'm curious, like, I want to get more information, like how syncing this world works. Like, how does, like, one become, like, a certified syncer into another person's consciousness, then? Yeah, how does syncing work?
During a sync, the syncer's consciousness, or ego, is brought into the subject's somnium.
Oh, ego, id, and superego? I wonder how they're gonna bring that up in other ones, explanations.
They enter the subconscious mind, or more accurately, sink into it. At this time, the syncer's memories are left in their original body. Picture an egg. The ego is the egg yolk that goes into the subject's brain. The syncer's memories are the whites, which remain in the shell. The syncer, or rather the syncer as their pure ego, experiences the subject's somnium. But to be precise, it is not only ego.
So basically you're the egg yolk that's surrounding yourselves with everything else in the egg?
When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's brain.
I feel like I have to, listen to this again just to get the full grasp of it, just to be sure. I need to understand this, just to try to understand exactly how it all works.
Imagine separating an egg yolk from its whites. No matter how you try, some of the egg whites will always stick to the yolk.
No matter what, it's always going to be tainted in some way.
This is just like that.
How so? Like, no matter what, the egg yolk's going to be always being processed and, tainted by pure memory then, huh? Maybe I got that right. That's a mysterious figure.
The subject of the sync remembers certain persons or objects that appear in Somnium. But they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes vague or unclear, after all. Even the subject of the dream themselves. I told you earlier that the syncer experiences the dream from the perspective of an observer. That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it. But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves, like a mirror or picture. Perhaps he's never watched himself on television. Rare for a politician, but not unheard of. He lacks that objective picture of himself.
Oh, so he doesn't look introspectively then?
He remains stoic and unattached despite his position of power.
Oh boy.
I find that quite powerful. To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you.
Well, let's not go into God complexes. The last time God complexes came up, I got into a raging fit.
It's an ability many charismatic people share.
I really feel like going to those emotions again. I'm going on a small rant about that. Oh yeah, I'm more important than everyone else. Okay, meh. But the mysterious figure, it could be him from first person, or it could also be a cloaked, unidentifiable figure, but I don't know exactly what the past examples are.
He may not have a rational, objective assessment of himself. So, even if this figure is ambiguous...
So if someone has a warp figure themselves, reflected in there then?
Could be so.
Indeed.
Maybe. Or maybe someone else. Yeah? Hello?
Date, the investigation team is calling.
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue. There's something we want to check. It's now a good time.
Sure, what is it?
DNA, forensics, fingerprinting, what?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
Oh my god, we left so quickly, Jesus Christ.
Yes, that's right.
Oh god, is this gonna be Schrodinger's cat now?
Okay.
Body's
Why?
gone.
What happened?
It's, not here.
What's not there?
We searched all over the warehouse. We didn't find any bodies.
And we don't have it on camera. Okay, we're gonna do our own investigative research. Yep, it's gone. Oh boy.
What do you mean there's no body?
There's no body to find.
Well, we looked everywhere.
Of course, since the body was frozen, there was stab wounds before, and they died. They know Iris died around like 2 or 3. The blood stains would be long past, along with a freeze state. Fucking prophecy in the future.
But nothing.
This is gonna be another Schrodinger's cat version.
Date, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
And since Iba's phone, like, batteries cut off, we don't exactly know was it even real or not.
Yes, I'm sure. I saw it. I know I saw it. I saw Iris's body with my own right eye.
You say that now.
Then perhaps someone moved the body between the time we left and CSI arrived.
Going down either avenue is probably gonna get more clues, or like maybe more loop arounds and false positives almost everywhere. For example, oh, how much can we doubt our own memory then? Oh, how can we doubt, like, are we sane or insanity? Then the whole thing about, like, you know, it's more rational to think the body was moved, but...
No, there's another possibility.
Like what? The body melted? No.
There is?
It's still here? It's in the ocean? They moved it to the... Oh my god. Oh my god. No? They're not gonna put it in the carousel again? Like a weird, messed up, sort of small trophy figure? What the fuck?
Date?
Iris!
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell?
We'll talk about why you're here without
You see,
talk, Missy.
Mizuki ended up staying at my place.
Oh boy.
Something wrong?
The world changed.
What? Was that prophecy just melded into your mind? Day 4, Monday. Sir AI. I think I'm gonna split this up here. Because, oh boy, there's a lot to think about. I'm still gonna go with this for, like, you know, the next one, but jeez. There's a lot going on. It's a weird Schrodinger's cat situation right there going on. The cloth would take it off, so it certainly seemed real enough. Certainly seemed real with almost everything going on. Or some weird, similar replica? I'm just thinking back to other games now. No, I can't really do that. But, it's even weird to think about since, like, no conventional, like, line, I guess, is not going to work. Like, conventions. For, like, what I've seen in the past. Like, you know, if Kotaro Yujikoshi's work. So, I don't know, like, which is going to be, like, you know, more natural, which is going to be completely off the rails or not. Life elements, memory, talk about brains and that. Well. Yeah. Let me just find a place that, like, and not besides, like, you know, the main title screen, but...
Iba and I saved Iris during the sink yesterday.
Iba saved Iris during the sink yesterday. The sink? So the dreams became, like, out the reality? That doesn't really make sense. So weird, like, dreams that, like, go in the subconscious of your mind, that sort of thing. Oh, boy. Well, I think I'll just leave this off here. I guess, you know, I can now save. I definitely look more over how syncing works, the whole brain scenario. Oh boy. Make sure that's good. So, well, I hope you're all having a fun time watching this as I am playing this, so hope you see me in the next one, and I'll hope you have a fantastic day. Jesus, all this stuff is getting out of my nonsense. Hopefully we're making the right choices so far.